becomes attacking the ruling party and preparing for the next election. Constructive criticism and collaboration on policy matters can take a backseat to political maneuvering and electioneering. And we are going for short-term gains for a long-term risk. And diversion of valuable government resources. Besides time and cost, election means for a huge administrative machinery and logistics, a large number of government employees, including civil servants, police personnel and teachers are involved in election duty, diverting from their regular duties, maintaining law and order, requires additional security forces, and including army. We have become the most expensive democracy in the world. 2024 Indian general elections have emerged as one of the most expensive exercises globally. According to the estimates by the Center for Media Studies, the election cost approximately 16.3 billion, surpassing the roughly 15.9 billion spent on 2024 US presidential election. Furthermore, we consider the cumulative cost of state assembly, municipal and panchayat elections. The financial burden on the Indian economy is substantial, diverting significant resources. So, if we could, the Ramnath Govind Committee's report suggesting that by implementing one nation, one election could potentially lead to a 1.5 increase in India's GDP, translating to roughly 4.5 lakh crores. If GDP increases, there will be a change in every common man's life. This represents a significant opportunity. This amount could be utilized to create vital infrastructure, build highways, invest in healthcare, education, raise the standard of living for millions of our countrymen. This potential economic gain highlights the urgent need to revisit one nation, one election and reclaim the sources we have been losing for decades. Opposition solitary irupanga. This would challenge the regional parties' leadership. This would harm the federal structure. And I give a very right example for this. Where I come from, Andhra Pradesh, there is always simultaneous elections. In between, our 10 varshathilla, but in between after that, from post-freedom to till date, we have simultaneous elections apart from few 1 or 2 decades. Till recently, till the last elections, we had parliament and we had assembly. Nothing has changed. There were times national parties had lost, and it's more, the recognition is more for regional parties. There were times Congress had lost, TRS came in Telangana. There were times BJP had lost, and Telugu Desam or some other parties came. It's always, so there is no strength in this argument. It doesn't hold any water. And people also have become, if you look at Odisha elections in 2019 and 2024, if you look at the Odisha example, people opted for the regional party in Odisha and they opted for parliament for center, for BJP. So we are questioning the people's integrity. We are questioning the people's smartness. It is people who decided to be here. It is not us. It is not political leaders. One nation, one election is the will of the people of this country. We, all the political leaders should be, who is opposing it, should be aware of it. DMK and India Alliance and their partners argue one nation, one election is anti-federalism. If it is really so, why did Kalaignar Karunanidhi Avargal has supported it, whom they look upon him as a fighter for federal rights, and he did not see it as an anti-federalism. They agree that the simultaneous poll will benefit national parties, not regional parties. And I have told you the examples. In Odisha it was different. In Telangana it was different. And BJP didn't gain there. So that argument doesn't hold any water. I only request Honorable Chief Minister Thiru Stalin Avargale to revisit your resolution opposing one nation and one election. I request you to consider its potential to strengthen India's democratic framework by enhancing the efficiency of governance, optimizing resource allocation and fostering national cohesion. While addressing a Tamilnadu's valid concerns, I am from South. I understand each and every aspect. அது Hindi imposition இருக்கலாம், ஒரு language பத்தி இருக்கலாம், one nation, one election பத்தி இருக்கலாம். If there are concerns for DMK, I am also a regional party. I am not a national party. And I am able to gain the foothold. In 2019, I went alone. So political stability and having a solid foothold is different. Our individual agendas should not hamper the growth of people. It should create the stability for the people, not instability. I request Honorable Chief Minister Thiru Stalin Avargale to look into his call. And we promise you, while addressing Tamil Nadu's valid concerns about federalism, state autonomy, and logical feasibility through inclusive dialogue. இதாவது பிடிக்கலன்னா நம்ம உட்கார்ந்து பேசிக்கலாம்ல. And we will see, we have enough robust constitutional safeguards out there and a phased implementation approach that respects India's diverse regional entities. And I request Honorable Stalin Avargal to look into it, to reconsider, and let this policy, he should be able to support and take it forward. In short, I can say, ஒரே நாடு ஒரே தேர்தல் இது